Welcome back. In the last episode, we built delivery systems, workflows, quality checkpoints, and communication rhythm so you can deliver consistently without burnout. Today, we are talking about the thing that often breaks growing businesses quietly: customer support. Support is not optional. Even the best products create questions. Even the best services create confusion sometimes. But without a system, support turns into constant interruptions, emotional exhaustion, lost time, and eventually resentment. So, today we are building a support system that stays human without becoming chaos. Let's start with why support feels heavy. Support feels heavy because it's unpredictable. Messages can show up anytime. They often come with urgency, and sometimes they come with emotion. And if you respond instantly every time, you train customers to expect instant access. That sounds like good service, but it's actually unsustainable. Good support is not always available. Good support is clear, consistent, reliable. Reliability beats speed because speed that you can't maintain becomes inconsistency, and inconsistency creates distrust. So, what's the goal of a support system? A support system exists to do three things. First, reduce repetitive question. Second, protect your time. Third, keep customers feeling safe. The goal is not to avoid support. The goal is to deliver support inside a predictable structure. Predictable structures create calm for your customers and for you. Let's build this in layers. Layer 1 is boundaries. Support begins with boundaries. And I want to say this clearly: boundaries are not rude, they are professional. Boundaries are just expectations. They tell customers how support works so they don't have to guess. Here's a simple examples of healthy boundaries. Support hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Response time is within 24 hours. If something is urgent, please mark it urgent in the message subject. You are not rejecting people, you are guiding them. And if you don't set boundaries, sometimes you end up supporting customers at the cost of your health. That is not good service, that is self destruction. And long term, it actually makes service worse because burnout people don't provide great support. Layer 2 is an FAQ that actually works. Most FAQs are useless because they are too general. They answer imaginary questions instead of real ones. A useful FAQ is built from repetition. It answers what people actually ask again and again. So here is how you build it. For 1 week, just write down every repeated question you receive. And you are looking for patterns like the top 10 questions, the top 10 misunderstandings, the top 10 how do I messages. Then turn those into short, clear answers, simple steps. And if your business needs it, add a screenshot or quick example. Here's the test. Every FAQ answer should reduce future messages. The purpose of an FAQ is not to look professional. The purpose is to reduce repetition. So you stop answering the same thing 50 times. Layer 3 is triage. Not all support issues are equal. If you treat everything as urgent, everything becomes urgent. Triage means sorting issues into categories. This is how hospitals work. This is how IT teams work. This is how any support system works at scale. Here is a simple triage structure. Level 1, simple. Quick answers, small clarifications, FAQ link. Level 2, important, requires actions, might take time. You schedule it or add it to your task list. Level 3, critical, system broken, payment issue, security issue, high risk. These are urgent and should be handled fast. Then you respond based on level. This protects your time and makes your support feel professional because customers feel like there is a process, not panic. Now let's add one rule that reduces chaos massively: the single support channel rule. Support becomes chaos when it arrives in five places: WhatsApp, Messenger, email, Instagram, calls, all at the same time. So choose one support system. 1. And then train customers politely. You can say something like, For support, please message here. It helps us respond faster and track issues properly. This isn't about controlling customers, it's about traceability. Single channel equals traceability. Traceability equals less stress. And I'm not exaggerating. This one change alone can reduce chaos by half because you stop hunting for messages, you stop missing things, you stop duplicating answers across apps. Now, here's a mindset shift that makes support easier. Support is also a product improvement tool. Support is not only a cost, it's an information. Repeated questions reveal unclear onboarding, confusing features, weak documentation, misaligned promises. Every support ticket is feedback, and if you fix the root cause, support volume drops over time. That's the goal. The best support system reduces the need for support, not by ignoring people, but by making things clearer upstream. Let's warp this up. Support doesn't have to be chaos, but it needs a system. So remember the layers, boundaries, and FAQ built from real repetition, triage that sorts issues by level, and a single support channel to keep everything traceable. And use support as feedback so support gets easier as your business improves. In the next episode, we'll talk about capacity, how to know when you are at capacity, and how to expand safely. Because growth without capacity planning becomes failure disguised as success. Season 4 is about stability under demand. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next one.